Hey everyone, starting off this week's Abbott and Costello double feature is their 1949 movie, Abbott and Costello Meet the Killer, Boris Karloff. Now upon arrival at the Lost Caverns Hotel, big criminal lawyer Amos Strickland, Nicholas Joy, ends up getting clumsy bellboy Freddie Phillips, Lou Costello, fired. Now Freddie threatens to get him, and of course everybody there overhears him say it. Later on, Freddie decides to go up to Amos's room to apologize, but discovers that he is too late as Amos is dead. Murdered! Now Freddie tries to tell his former boss Melton, Alan Mowbray, and his buddy, House Detective Casey Edwards, Bud Abbott, about the murder. Obviously, Freddie is a suspect, although Casey believes that he is innocent, even after he finds planted evidence against Freddie. Now when the police arrive, led by Inspector Wellman, James Flavin, all the guests are ordered to stay at the hotel for the time being, including Freddie, who, as a result, is now staying at the hotel on the state's dollar. Unfortunately for Freddie, though, two more bodies show up in his room, so he and Casey try to get rid of them, while some of the other guests try to trap Freddie into confession, without success. Now the inspector decides to give Freddie some room to clear himself by offering to sell a piece of evidence to all the other suspects. But can Freddie clear himself and avoid being murdered too? Now at one point this movie was being planned under the title Abbott and Costello Meet the Killers, although they had to drop the S from Killers to avoid being connected to the recent 1946 Universal film The Killers. Now, Boris Karloff, in spite of his prominence in the title and billing, was actually a late addition to the cast. His part as Swami E. Talper was apparently written for a woman, but he was cast right before filming started. Now, while they were filming this movie, Bud and Lou struggled to raise funds for the Lou Costello Jr. Youth Foundation, a problem that resulted in Lou having more health issues, including suffering from rheumatic fever again. Honestly, my feelings about this movie are mixed. On the one hand, we do get Boris Karloff joining the boys, and he gets a few memorable scenes with Lou, particularly when he hypnotizes Lou and tries, and fails, to make him commit suicide. But at the same time, therein lies the problem. In spite of his prominence in the title and billing, Boris's part is really not that large, nor, quite frankly, are the parts for many of the others in this movie. The other guests, who are supposed to be the suspects, are very underwritten. We're told that they are there because of some memoirs being written by the lawyer Amos Strickland that would ruin their reputations. But outside of Lenore Albert's Angela Gordon, we don't really learn anything about them. They all just seem to be there to look menacing, all while conspiring to have Lou's character make a confession and or die. Not really much beyond that. Obviously, Bud and Lou are still fun here, even if the murder mystery angle does make their humor darker than usual. I mean, we've got Bud openly hoping somebody will try to take a shot at Lou so that he can catch the murderer. And it almost seems like he doesn't seem to care whether the murderer succeeds or fails in the attempt. And then there's all the stuff going on with the corpses being moved around, including a variation on the changing rooms comedy routine. Now, I do recommend this movie, if only because of Bud and Lou. But if you're looking for a well-written murder mystery, then maybe I would suggest looking elsewhere. Now this movie is available on Blu-ray from Shout Factory as part of the 28 film The Complete Abbott and Costello Universal Pictures Collection. It is 1 hour and 24 minutes in length. Well, that should be all I have to say on this one, everybody, so thanks for listening, and I hope you'll keep tuning in for more.